morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Okay, well, my phone has been acting strange this morning. I'm gonna have to get a new phone sometime soon, which sucks because Russ also needs a new phone. His is like 4 years old, so he needs one more than I do. I'm experimenting with eggs today. I've got my couple of eggs, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna beat them, like beat them, till they are frothy and very, thick. I'm wondering if it'll make a poofy egg. I'm going to do a cheesy poofy egg and see what happens. Yeah, let's start it. Pause. I find it very interesting. This is, I've been beaten for a couple of minutes, and usually if white eggs would get frothier than that, but so the yolk prevents a froth, and it gets a little bit of bubbles on top, but nothing. Yeah, I'll show you. Nothing too like a lot. See, that's not much. There's just one bubble. Oh. And so the yolk prevents it from getting really fluffy. But I'm gonna see what happens, while it's cooking on the stovetop. Look at the outside. This is my outside. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. No, it's not pretty. It's white and gray, and there's no white, gray, and brown. Those are the only colors outside. That's it. White, gray, and brown. I don't like it. Bob Ross paints a lot of winter settings. At least he did. And I think that has to do... Didn't he, serve time in the military in Alaska or something? I know he was in the military. And the reason he speaks the way he does is because he didn't want people to feel like he was shouting at him like a drill sergeant. Like because he didn't like being shouted at. So, whatever. I mean, I don't know. That's what I heard. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard, or it's what I read somewhere. Yes, sizzle, sizzle. I need a plate. My dishes are clean. They gotta be put away. I'm trying to decide, should I put the cheese on top now? I think I'll look. Let's see. Yeah. So, nothing really happened. It didn't make it fluffy. So, I'm imagining only egg whites get fluffy. And the yolk just would get creamy, probably, because you make a custard out of an egg yolk. And you make a meringue you make out of egg whites. So, I'm assuming this is like a custard meringue and mixed together. You know what I mean? So I bet if I were to separate them and I made a fluffy, or I made a custard and I put that on the bottom because custard would be heavier. And then I fold it or put the egg whites on top of the egg yolk and then baked it, it would probably rise the yolk or egg whites. So I know it would definitely get fluffy. The egg yolk, however, would probably just be yolk. I don't even know. I'm just melting my cheese, so it's really just scrambled eggs. Ultra scrambled. I need a fork. I thought I had one. Did I have a fork? Where is my fork that I had? Oh wait, I didn't have a fork. Oh, come on. Now I have a fork. Fork. This is considered a dessert fork or a salad fork. It is the smaller of the forks. Why does it matter? Why did we make so many utensils? It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I'm going back. Okay, bye. Oh, crimson and clover. Over and over. I'm not sure if we'll be doing grilled cheese and tomato soup tonight, or if we'll do maybe some fish. Do I have any veggies left? Not really. Oh, it's magic. I might do some spinach. So I got these manicotti noodles right here. You're supposed to fill them with stuff. I think I want to do a spinach ricotta in there. That's probably what I'll do. Maybe I'll make linguine tonight. Linguine with some meat sauce. Not sure. I'm not currently hungry because my friend Norman brought me over an apple bomb, which is basically a rolled up apple pie. It was delicious. And yeah, so I ate that. I also had a fillet of fish, not the fish sandwich, but I had a fish, like salmon. Anyway, I also had that for lunch, and so I am full. So I'm not getting any kind of food because, again, full. You don't eat when you're full. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm just gonna get logged back in. So that's it. I don't have anything to say. I'll see you on my 10-minute. Hello there, good evening, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we'll be having grilled cheese and tomato soup. Not your typical tomato soup, like from a can. It is from a can, but it's not like Campbell's tomato soup or whatever. It's going to be kind of chunky style. We will be using 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce and 1 14.5-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes with garlic and olive oil. All from Walmart, because that's where I go grocery shopping. I'm just getting what I want to do. We're gonna be just opening these tomato sauce. I should have done that before, but I didn't. Open these cans. Figured since they were small, I guess they won't take too long. And I was correct. Tomato sauce into the pan. Not tomato paste, because tomato paste is too thick for soup. And it's not, tomato sauce has more flavor. Tomato paste can be pretty bland. So that's why we're doing tomato sauce. Alright. And then the chunky tomatoes. Yep. Yeah, see, it's already pretty much seasoned with the garlic and olive oil type thing. So I'm going to put that in there, and we're just going to stir that up. Put it in a pan. Put it on medium high-ish. And grab your, oh, that's the wrong thing. Wrong burner. That's the wrong burner. Okay. Here we go. We're going to mix it up. Stir, stir, stir. We might need to add tomato juice if we have any, because it is pretty thick in here. Probably. I'm thinking probably, yeah. I'm gonna add tomato juice. In the meantime, I've preheated my frying pan. My bread is over here, buttered, ready to go. I got my cheese slices out, also ready to go. Those need to be by my pan. And just cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar. And we're gonna start cooking and flipping and all that kind of stuff. So let's just do that. Soup is easy, guys. You put it on the stove and you heat it up. Seriously. Oops. Let's pay attention to what we're doing. 2 slices of cheese. Top of bread. There we go. And we're gonna wait. Don't stick, don't stick. Don't stick. I only get one chance at this bread. I don't have enough butter. I don't have enough bread to make an accident one. I always have issues of flipping my sandwiches. So, stir. I recommend if you just have diced tomatoes and you want it to be seasoned, put in some garlic, olive oil, put in Italian seasoning, which I am actually going to add some Italian seasoning. Where is it? Oh, it's over here for some reason. You want to put the Italian seasoning in if you're using dried stuff, because put it in right away, stir that up, because you want it to get wet. You don't want it to be last minute season, because you want it to, the flavors to get all up in your tomatoes. Get it all up in there. And you want it to basically dehydrate. So that's why you want to put it in there, wet. Well, let's see if I can flip my sandwich. Hopefully. Please. Oh, I should have waited longer. Alright. I'm making grilled cheeses. We'll see you later. I'm going to try and find out how to save this pan, because it sucks. Everything sticks to it. I had it on medium heat, so it wasn't the heat. So basically we're having tomato soup and cheesy bread gobs. See? They wouldn't flip. They wouldn't flip at all. Even after I had coconut oil on it, I had the butter on the bread, there was still sticking. Yes, so we have tomato soup and cheesy bread gobs. I am making one more piece, but in my tried and true pan that I use every day for eggs. So hopefully this one won't mess up. Shouldn't. I have no problems with the eggs, so I would think I wouldn't have any problems with the bread either. So let's do it. Okay, so we are having, this is chunky tomato soup. It's Italian, I guess. I don't know. Garlic and stuff in it. So, good stuff. Not from can. I mean, not from concentrate. And cheesy bread globs. Yay! This one almost flipped. Good. But as you can see, yeah. That didn't work out so well. But you know what? Well, it's gonna end up in the toilet anyway. Hello again. So I just want to tell you about the tomato soup. It's delicious. I recommend. You know, a big can of the 14.5 ounce can of petite diced tomatoes and garlic and olive oil, and 2 4-ounce cans, little cans of tomato sauce. I didn't add tomato juice. I was gonna, because it would thin it out, but it's actually a really nice consistency. Here, see? It's very nice consistency. And it's not too chunky where you bite in, you're like, oh, it's all tomatoes. So if you have kids or people who don't like chunks of tomatoes, this is not too chunky. It's not just tomato. So, yeah, it's really good. It's the first time I've actually made it that way, and I like it. Born and raised on a playground, it's where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of school. And a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got in one little fight and my mom got scared. Said, you're moving with the auntie and uncle in Bel Air. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and there was dust in the mirror. And I could say that this cab was red enough. Almost made it. Up to a house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "You're home, smell you later." Look at my kingdom, I was finally there. To yell it, sat on my throne as Prince Bel-Air. I messed it up. I'm sorry, Will Smith, I have failed. But everybody loves that song. Everybody loves that song. Everybody. Who doesn't love that song? I don't know, but I love that song, and that's what matters. Good evening. It's 9:34 p.m. I wanted to go to bed earlier, but then I got distracted by watching a YouTube video, and then I went to the bathroom, and I got distracted by playing Lemmings while I was going poo, or whatever I was doing. So now it is 9:34. I am tired. Tomorrow is Wednesday, though. So, yay. Yay, Wednesday. Hopefully I don't get stuck on calls like I got stuck on calls. That lady I had been trying to get a hold of, she called my direct number. She just redialed. She said call back. You know, like you call someone's cell phone and you miss a call and you just have an option to call back. So she did that. Calls my direct number to my home, my work phone. So I'm like, okay, please don't use this as a regular number. I can get in big trouble. I can't, but my supervisors won't like that. So anyways, I'm just get ready here for bed. Going to sleep. I'm going to play Lemmings. Probably won't get to sleep till later, maybe even after 10 o'clock. Because that's just how I do. Okay? So, grilled cheese sandwiches were a flop as far as flipping. They did not flip, they flopped. Tomato soup was great. That was delicious. I'll make it that way again, I'm sure. I think if I wanted to make it not a chunky tomato soup, I would use tomato paste in place of no, I wouldn't use tomato paste. I would just use more tomato sauce to make it a tomato soup. My dad, when he would make tomato soup, after it was made, he'd use a Campbell soup or whatever, and he would put milk in it. I liked that. We were out of milk though, so, and I don't think I would like it with the tomato chunks. I'm not sure. Who knows? JJ is sitting on the bed waiting for me. See? So, I'm going to go to bed now. Have yourself a good night. Toodles.
Bye-bye.